Hi, I'm Dean Bushmiller, and we're going to talk about encryption algorithms, capabilities, and applications. That may sound like a weird thing. It's like, well, wait, are we talking about the encryption algorithm capabilities? No, we're talking about it in relation to the applications that we're going to use in the enterprise. Are we going to talk about VPNs, Dean? No, we're not going to talk about VPNs here. That's not on the table. That's a different recording. Are we going to talk about how encryption algorithms work? No, that's not it. We're taking the encryption algorithms and the business and we're shoving these two things together. If you like the full recording of this and you can't get to it from your current location, you can go to expandingsecurity.com for the mind map itself, the full recording links, and badges and all those great things. So let's get started. Okay, concept here. You're given a business requirement. What's that look like? It says, hey, you have to go ahead and solve this problem right here. What you need to do is you need to implement the appropriate cryptographic protocols and algorithms for that business, just enough security to get the job done. That may be digital signatures, encryption, key management, message authentication, and even secure hashing. So you've got to figure out which of these you're going to use, and that's really what we're going to do here. You also have to be able to troubleshoot issues with cryptographic implementations, like do I have the correct algorithm or is there a mismatch between the client and the server? This is happening very frequently these days with a couple of strict transports that are happening out there, the HTST. Poor vendor implementations of software. Sometimes vendors just suck at this and we have to go ahead and get over that, and we have to realize that we're going to have to build some kludges into what we're doing. Administrator implementation of the configuration. Sometimes we screw it up, so we got to go ahead and fix that as it goes along. If we look at the management process, what does that include? Well, we're looking at the key management stakeholders. This would be on our digital signature side of things and who they are throughout the organization. We have to look at that crypto interoperability based upon the policy, not based upon the specific implementation. Implementations come and go. Policies are there forever, so we have to fit to those. It might be that the policy's kind of messed up. Develop an encryption key management rotation plan. I can't keep those keys forever, and I'll share with you a couple of examples of when that really goes bad. Coordinate key management plan with vendors and consultants. So if you're going to rotate, this has to be into your contract. If I rotate every 3 years and you rotate every 2 years, how do we match that up? And do we wait until the 11-year cicadas and the 17-year cicadas all come at the same time? Or can we go ahead and get these things in sync? We need to maintain accountability for all key management. That gets right down to end users when since they're protecting their keys with passwords, that if they lose control of their password or they think their account has been compromised, that they have to tell us about that as quickly as possible so that we can enact technical policies on the backside. Limit key distribution only to the authorized entities. I know that that sounds silly, but every once in a while a developer will go, oh, you can go ahead and use this key. I've had it happen to me on the outside of organizations. And finally, maintain a record of all the devices that receive the encryption keys. We need to track that as we go along, and we're going to cover all of this in this particular recording.